everyone, welcome back to Blowing Off Steam. Today we have a special guest. It's a cat, and this is
And
the cat
Adrian.
interpreter. She's gonna be translating.
Yes,
Anyways,
if I say anything racist, it's not my thoughts, it's his. He was raised in Russia. He can't help it. We're just trying to re-educate him, but it's taking a while.
okay.
So, Kat, we heard you bought a house.
Holy shit, so much cleavage.
Oh my God, that's where all my money's been going. Belyash, you're paying an hipoteca.
Congratulations.
Great. Finally, they're moving out.
Okay.
Yes.
There's no way you would let them move out, right, Adrian?
Oh no, of course I want them to be self-sufficient adults.
I can see. I
Yeah.
Hmm.
can see. Uh-huh. What did he just say? I didn't get it.
He just said, "Fuck you, mom. Don't tell me I can do what I want."
Did he say the N-word like 3 times?
No, he
Uh,
called me
okay.
special slur that we have for Americans. We call it
Uh,
we call it
American.
burger queens in our house.
Burger Queens?
Yeah. Even the
Okay.
men. It's
What
like a
the-
double slur.
Mm.
Both
Oh.
Uh,
West Coast and
I
you
had
know.
a gay American friend. I called him Burger Queer.
Oh, okay. I thought of Queens,
Okay,
but
I don't know.
The queen was already like, it's yours, but no problem. I'm sorry, like pants. I don't know where she is. She ate, and then what she always does is she eats, she wiggles her butt, and then goes on an adventure.
what a beautiful cat bottom.
But
That's a
you know what? You know what, Adrian? It pisses me off. Like before, uh, she was like the gangster of the neighborhood cats. You know, not what one cat. If any cat would like get in like 2 meters of me, she would slap them, like and like shoo them away. But now, since like I'm kind of taking care of her, she's become sloppy.
oh, gangster bitch.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, and like I put some food for her today, and she let other cats eat it. And she was just standing there. I was like, oh,
Well, like maybe she's now like a mob boss. She's like, okay, like I'm getting my share from everyone. Like like it's
yeah,
so
yeah. The
so
share
she
of nothing. That's what she was getting.
no, but she gets from you. She gets from that person, and now
Oh
she's
yeah.
like maybe now like a mob boss. Yeah.
But my problem is like really, really, man. She was gangster. Like cats would sit, okay? They like so there's I can't show it right now. There's a place where I made for her like a small place like to block wind and everything so that she sits. She used to sit there for like a month and a half. She's the queen. In the morning, I would wake up, she's there, she comes and she eats and all of that. Now she lets the other cats fucking sit there, and it pisses me off so much.
Mm.
She's sharing the come up with her homies. What would you rather have her do?
I would rather have her eat her food properly. You know?
And then chase the others away.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
because
that is straight.
I'm not a hater. I just want my cat to be, the bossy cat.
How many cats are you taking care of right now, Abed?
Well, technically one,
Uh-huh.
you know. Untechnically, it's all of the other cats, which is today there were five.
Okay, Adrian, you're being sloppy.
Yeah, your family's growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like five. Four of them are totally unwanted. You know, that's
That's
the one thing that pisses me off. And I don't know, Adrian, if I told you what she did to me, like about a month ago. Like,
uh-huh.
so what I usually do is in the evening, I open the door for her. She comes and she's like, when I'm working, she comes and she sits on my lap or she sits on the laptop and she's like, attention, me, you know? And so I didn't do that with her one day. So she goes and it rained. She goes to a muddy place. She muddies herself. This is at 9 a.m. in the morning. I go out. She looks at me all muddied, gets on my car, which was just cleaned like the day before. She rolls around over like through over the what do you call it? The hood of the car. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. Like she muddies all of it, even like what do you call it?
Windshield.
The windshield, everything, and she just looks at me and leaves. I'm like, I cannot clean the car because I have to go to work.
Mm.
I appreciate the creativity, man. I mean, what would she,
Too, to be honest, me too. I was like, hats off, bitch. You win this round.
would he prefer that it was shit?
Well, she hasn't. I don't think she has reached that because she's a very clean cat. So I'm fine with that.
Except when she rolls in mud.
That's fine. That's cute. You know, cat
Mine,
paws are cute. Human paws, not cute. Paws,
yeah.
especially mine. When I'm angry at myself when I do it, it's not.
You
It's
do
not.
this yourself.
Yes, yes, yes. I need some spice in my life.
It looks very gentle for a slap.
Oh
Mine
no, no.
like expressing themselves through urine, though.
Oh really?
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
your cats, Adrian. Not only shitting on
in the
everywhere.
doorway. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I have a story. I remember. I think I told you the story. Maybe I'm not sure, but I was taking care of Adrian's cats because she was away, and I come home. I open the door, and as soon as I opened, like I pushed the door, apparently one of the cats like pooped.
Bagheera.
Yeah, pooped like in front of the door. So when I pushed it, I just smeared the whole poop on like the thingy. Now like, well, technically I could just say, oh, I didn't see it, and just like when Adrian comes back, she's gonna have to deal with it. But I was like, nah, I'm a good person, so I started cleaning it. And thank God, like you had the scented toilet papers, and I finally like found the use for them because I would take like a scented toilet paper, put it on my nose to like, smell flowers and shit. Well, not shit, but and I would clean the poop with uh wet
Your
wipes.
hand. You know.
Wet wipes now.
I didn't even know I had sent to toilet paper. Do you think that's why I keep getting UTIs?
I don't know what a UTI is.
It's whenever you have a I in your UT,
Uh-huh.
an infection in your urinary tract.
Ah.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
guess muzzies don't have that.
because you didn't know you had scented tissue.
Now
Yeah. I don't think you're supposed to be putting chemicals up there.
that
Well, to be honest, I know a few people who put a lot of things up there and they're perfect. Like they passed, the disease from 2020 really like with nothing.
that-
What?
here's a weird question, Adrian.
Chlamydia?
What?
The disease of 2020, you mean chlamydia?
Yes, yes, the one that starts with the K. You know?
Okay, that one.
Yeah.
Qu weird question. So like women, when you piss, you have to like wipe?
Yes, I mean you don't have to, but a lot of us choose to.
Ah.
But you reminded me of like these really like weird things. Like when I was in a dormitory in Russia, we had so the toilet was shared toilet.
Hmm.
It was like five stalls and it was shared. And some people go there and they do their own like mosaic portrait
Mm-hmm.
on the toilet. And it's so like you just open it and you go, wow, like this is a Picasso, you know? What the how can you do this? And they don't clean, like literally they don't clean. And when they go out, I remember there's one guy, he did his thing. And when he went, like he washed his hand, which is great. And then like he wanted to shake my hand. I was like, okay, fist bump. And I go to the stall where he just like left. And I look at it, I was like, what the hell is that? What?
Like
And one Palestinian guy, he how do you what's predlagat?
offered.
Yeah, he offered the dormitory. Really, he offered like the head of the dormitory. He said, "I'm gonna make a video of you for you of how to shit, where to shit, and how to clean it."
Oh.
You know,
So like,
the,
the guy sh didn't shit in the like where did he shit?
all over. It's not the we call it it's not the toilet that you have like in a house. It's the one where it's like there's a hole in the ground.
Oh, oh, like the Arab toilets.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Although it's on the opposite. The Arab toilet is the normal one, but not the normal one, the one with the,
Okay.
one with the bowl and everything. The foreigner one is the whole one. I don't know if you know this.
No.
Yeah, yeah,
No.
yeah. Well, I read it on Wikipedia, so it must be true. Anyways.
Okay, so whenever I need to go and excuse myself in the future from like a date that I'll never have, excuse me, I need to go use the foreigner toilet. Will they be impressed?
Oh, with the Arabs,
Yeah.
believe me,
Well,
with an Arab, for you, like Adrian, you will always impress.
oh, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is I have even not an Arab, everybody, Adrian. You know?
You know, who's that famous American pervert? There are lots of them, but the one who got in trouble for having a restaurant in the 90s where he had like cameras installed in the toilet to film women pooping and peeing. I mean, everybody just thought it was, for sex crime purposes. But maybe he was trying to catch, the person who is routinely Shikassoing his restaurant.
I didn't know P. Diddy had a restaurant.
No, 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 this is in the 90s, brother. This is like Chubby Checker, I think.
There's something similar happened recently. Was like same thing, like a flight attendant. He installed cameras in the toilet, and he would just look at people shitting. That's
That's
a weird fetish to have.
that's a deep web fetish thing. Did you know about the prisons in Syria, the deep web thing with them? Have you heard about it?
Which one? The CNN?
The war
No,
in
no,
Syria?
no. No, that's
Over.
that, yeah, now it's over. It was over like in 5 days. Uh, so there was a prison in Syria which they had so many prisoners there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When they would torture them, when they would torture people, they would film it, and then it would be like they would film it live and then put it on the deep web for bidders to pay to watch people getting tortured.
And people
Alleg
uh, and like people get off on that?
Hey man, we just talked about a guy who had like a famous person who had like in his restaurant he had
I know. We're
cam.
having such a nice conversation about like unique ways to stop vandalism, and now you have to bring up torture porn. By the way, I looked it up. It was Chuck Berry, not Chubby Checkers. I'm sorry. It's Balyash got the name wrong. He's racist. All
Yeah,
Black
yeah, yeah.
Americans are
I
the
get
same.
it.
But this was the person who had like was most famous for the novelty song "My Dingaling," which is exactly what you think it is,
Okay.
um, from the 70s, I believe.
Uh-huh.
No,
He
yeah.
was
What the
dingling,
hell?
and the
Is
fucking
this guy's like he's a jazz musician, no?
Not so
No.
much.
Ah, okay.
The father of rock and roll.
Oh,
Elvis.
No, no.
not
Chuck
Elvis.
Berry.
Okay.
There. Yeah, I think it was in from Back to the Future. They had a song from them, right?
Um,
If I'm not mistaken.
I never saw that film. I was too.
How dare you call yourself an American? I used to watch that movie every like Ramadan holidays. You know?
So
Yeah. By the way, do you have this like I don't know like
Ramadan, no.
in Ramadan, of course, Adrian. Like when you fast from men. I get it, but so every holiday we have, and also this is like because it's basically from Egypt.
hmm
So every holiday they would air the same TV shows or like theater plays and movies, the same ones. They never change. This hasn't changed for like 30 years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do you like in the US, do you have this like in a certain holiday, like I don't know, the 4th of July, they air the same thing or not, or they change stuff?
Oh, the 4th of July. I wouldn't even want to know what movies they're playing there. Uh, just Patriots Day, starring Mark Wahlberg. Probably
Understand?
that. No, but It's a Wonderful Life is the
Mhm.
go-to Christmas movie. Um it's a story about a man who wants to kill himself relatable. Yeah.
Understandable. Capitalism. Yeah, yeah,
Timeless.
that's what it makes you do.
It's from like the 40s or something. He wants to kill himself because, like, I don't know, he lost money or some gay ass reason like that. Like, come on, just in
Uh-huh.
crypto, just wait around a few decades.
Mm-hmm.
You'll
Exactly.
find a way out. So he's on the bridge about to do it, but he's being a pussy about it. Like, I'm gonna jump. And then an angel named Clarence, great angel name, by the way, very regal, comes and says, wait, don't do it. Let me show you what life would be like in your little tiny town if you had never existed. And
Mm-hmm.
it turned out it was not as good as the way it was with him there. And so he's like, oh shit, I gotta go home now. And so he went home. And all of his family was like, thank you, Daddy, for not killing yourself.
Also, it's weird. Like Clarence could have just gave him the money and would have been like
Yeah,
even. If
probably.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, if he can interfere with suicides, why can't he interfere with
yeah.
like bank?
Money problems. Where's my angel?
Uh,
Yeah, you know. How's the comedy, Adrian?
The comedy of life or the comedy here in Moscow?
Life. I like comedy of life.
Ooh, I don't know. Um, well, I'm thinking right now that I probably should sometime in the next soon make my Instagram private because I'm applying to all these like nurse practitioner psych programs back in the United States. And I have a feeling that like being a funny person is not the hill that I want to die on, but maybe it is. So like I guess in the United States you have all sorts of social rules. Like you can't be a teacher and also have breasts and drink
mm-hmm.
alcohol, or you can't be a medical practitioner and have breasts.
I'd
And
also drink alcohol.
yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think that if I'm going to be working with the drug and alcohol recovery people,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're the perfect speaker with
yeah,
them.
like girl, I got it. If you think that's the rock bottom, I got a story for you.
Yeah, like I know that drug addicts make the perfect like speakers for like the AA meetings and all of that stuff.
Well, they usually go to their own drug addict meetings, but
Mm.
yeah, they want somebody who's like also understood their trouble. So, and maybe I'll just like make everything private except, uh, you
To
know,
be to be honest,
Adrienne Ebert, professional alcoholic, find us on Moscow English comedy events and just make it private.
to be
And then I'll
honest,
be like,
Adrian,
hmm,
if I think if you speak like once in those, people will want to go to Russia.
they will.
I think so. They were like, fucking hell, life there is so much better. What do you, you know?
Great. I think this will be a great cultural exchange.
Yeah, yeah. Send us not your tire, you're poor.
Just
Export.
mostly you're poor, like send out the poor.
You know? And how's the comedy in Moscow?
Um, it's it's going. There are shows.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know, man.
You can have your Cat William moment if you want, Adrian. We're open if you wanna shit on any, but without giving names if
By
you
the
want.
way,
Is it our
do
Club Shay Shay moment?
Yeah,
by the
Cat
way,
Williams.
do the Mormons still come to shows or not?
They were never Mormons.
Well,
No,
not Mormons, the
evangelicals.
evangelicals, yeah.
You know what? No, they only came to the one, and I think they're like, these people are beyond hope. Oh my God. If I spend any more time in this secular place, demons might come in. And
Oh my God, they saw me perform. I know it.
they they've walked on the side of darkness, and it just reminds them to never go back. But no, we've not had any interesting audience members either. And that's why you guys need to come to shows.
Yeah.
Who's you
Yeah.
guys?
Well, all three
Ah,
viewers.
listeners.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
you always have
Omar,
like,
your assessment. What's your
huh?
gossip? What's your assessment?
About what?
Comedy in Moscow.
Uh,
Remember, Omar, this is a safe place. You can shit on whoever you want.
All three people aren't gonna care.
Yeah.
Yeah, change names.
No, no, no. No, it's good. Here's the thing though. I hated the last show I hosted. I'm not sure if I think I talked to you about it, Abed, not like privately, not on the podcast, but every time my face or anything related to me is on a poster, automatically nobody shows up. And I'm starting to realize something's wrong with me. I did the show with Adrienne. My name was on the poster. We had like a low amount of people show up. Uh,
Mhm.
when I when I was at when I wasn't at the poster at stand-up store, uh, we had like a around like a huge amount of people show up. When I was on the poster for like the open mics, one person showed up. I was like, what the fuck? Well, yeah.
By the way, you guys have like this amazing opportunity to have the president, no, the ex-president of Syria to come to your shows. He's in the Four Seasons. That's what I know. Him and his family are in the Four Seasons. I don't know if they changed their place of residence
In Moscow or Sochi?
in Moscow.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
that's firing.
yeah. So, bring him and
Okay.
let's see him.
It's
Let's see him up. And his English is perfect, by the way.
Oh my God. Yes, I love it.
actually it would be cool for
Really.
like every Syrian comedian now, because they can come to Russia and like have him be at the audience, shit on him, and he can't do anything. It's like,
Yeah, probably. Although I read this about like one guy who's in Russia and he saw the family of the president in the Four Seasons and he like you could say he almost shit himself because of the fear that he had.
who, the
So that's a
president?
good thing,
Yeah, the president almost shot himself.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he saw his family, so he almost like shat himself.
It
Yeah, he was so nervous
what was the thingy about his family? Why are they
because
so?
he is now associated with many if we can like uh, how do you call it? Beautify it. The president and his family are associated with many horrible things, many negative things that happened in
Okay,
Syria.
mental, Abed.
There's I'm not judgmental. I'm saying what is perceived, you know,
Okay.
and um, uh,
allegedly, there
allegedly, yeah, of course, of course.
allegedly they did some bad
Trump
stuff,
said he was a great ruler.
huh?
Of course, he ruled for 20 something years.
Ah, Bilash, yeah.
Mhm.
He was getting 91% in the vote, so he must be great.
Yeah,
Just
just
like,
almost as much as our dear leader.
oh yeah, yeah, oh, I cannot wait for his
Oh,
inauguration and see how many people show up to the inauguration.
Oh, I was talking as a Russian. And again, I'm translating his thoughts, not mine.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
okay.
was that's who I thought, like the
No, I
Russian.
know, I know that the president of Russia he doesn't settle with 91. He's like over 100%. What are you talking about?
And I thought they're
100.
supposed to be good at math here.
It's documented. 135% of people voted for him. So, and this is not me. This is like it's documented and all that. So
Oh, really? Wow, that's
yeah, yeah, and they're proud of it. I was like, yeah, great. You know?
That's sweet.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, here's
Uh,
another one.
Adrian,
Bagheera.
Adrian, I have a question about the cats. If your cat can be if so that's Bagheera and the other is Bilyash.
yeah.
Yeah. Bagheera
The
or
dwarf
cute.
pooper.
Or
Uh,
pooper.
I want to ask Bagheera, what would be your first order as president if you were president for one day?
I'm also translating for her. She said, let the windows open at all times,
Mhm.
and uh give all cats the absolute shittiest food possible.
Why?
Because Shut up, bitch. I try. She says that mom only lets me eat healthy stuff at home, but she wants like, you know,
Mickey D's.
goods.
You know, вкусные точки.
Yeah. Or come on, give me cat puns, guys. Um, Koshka kartoshka.
Oh,
Okay.
Vakus Mew.
Meow Mix. No, Meow Mix is already a thingy, yeah.
And she goes running. Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, she just wants that's all that she wants. She wants to be, he thinks she's a fucking jungle cat.
okay, well,
So
something
that would be a
happened.
rule, just like let her free.
Like, oh, okay. Yeah.
I think I align with that though. I mean,
You have a line with what?
I align with her position. All cats should
Ah,
be free.
should
Um,
be.
as long as if they're under the age of 18, they just call their mother at least
Mm-hmm.
once a day to let them know where they are. That's all that I ask.
yeah, I remember when one of them like which one was it? Akira?
Lexi.
Lexi. Yeah, yeah. I remember when Lexi went to explore the world.
Yeah, and made friends with the Dvorniki.
Yes, yes, and with the
Oh
salon
my
lady.
God, I remember that as well.
Oh, and another time with the woman across the street, and another time with the nail salon clients
Yeah,
across the street. She just likes making friends.
And yet you keep letting her go out. That's
Well, now I have the air tag, so I
yeah.
can,
yeah.
Do they work properly?
yeah.
I don't know what sucks.
Well,
What?
Those air tags probably work really good. GPS in Russia sucks now.
Yes, that's a
And
point.
they always tell you, oh, it's because of the fucking satellites. They're being bombed, and it's like blah blah blah. I want to fucking know how, like, fix the satellites, motherfuckers. I don't know.
Is that really what they say?
That's what they said is the satellites. They're saying satellites are being they're like being attacked by America, hacked, and they use like those big computer words. It's like
yeah,
confused.
like Windows and
DDoSing.
They're like,
oh yeah, DDoSing. Ooh.
But I thought the satellites are like in space.
yeah, they are.
Okay, guns can go that far now.
No, no, but I think they're
Well,
computer controlled.
if you swear really hard at them, they might fall. You know, that's what we do in Jordan.
Okay.
You
You have
know,
satellites in Jordan?
that I know of, no.
The only thing you have is a guy that tried to sit on light. He was,
Oh man, like here is so funny. Like here now it's about 10 degrees. You know, like 11, 10, 11.
mm-hmm.
And
American or Celsius?
uh,
Celsius.
oh, Celsius. So that's like what, minus 200 American.
No, that's
Sure.
like
Yeah, yeah, it's
No.
whatever. Mathematics.
Okay.
who cares?
So,
60.
but
No.
but you know what the problem is? Like if they get cold a little bit, it's really freaking cold. Like the cold hits the bone,
Mm,
you know? And
Pussy.
because in Jordan we're not prepared for like freezing weather.
Mm-hmm.
The moment it reaches zero, the water pipes here freeze and they might like blow up.
One.
Oh yeah, believe me, it's fun. It's fun when you're not the one dealing with it.
mm,
You know, when you're the one dealing with it, it's insane how like how much work and how much money it will cost.
it's kind of similar in Alexandria where I grew up, which is like the city's not it doesn't have like good sewage system, so if it rains heavily, you're fucked. Like
Yeah, and then they blame the Muslim Brotherhood. I know,
they blame anything, man.
you know. But on the other hand, the streets and the buildings that were built in the time of like the British occupation,
They're great. They're the great ones.
they're great. They never
Yeah.
get the roads never freeze, the pipes never freeze. It's like, what? How did this happen?
Yeah.
It's like the British people knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What was
oh,
so bad about colonialism, anyways?
Oh wait.
like people were complaining about other people stealing the what do you call it, the artifacts and the history of the country and then putting it in their museums. And people were complaining
Make
about that.
more.
Yeah, exactly.
We hate pottery and shit.
Also, it's kind of like advertising to the country,
Yeah.
like people
Mm,
see it and then they come here and then they, make the economy better.
yeah, it's how much?
Do they still fight?
What? No,
Yeah.
I don't know if they're fighting or playing.
Ah,
I think playing, but look at the rustled fur.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Bagheera's back is twitching.
Oh,
Okay.
What's happening? What's happening? Oh my God. Bagheera, Wildcat.
It's like I'm
But
watching Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson again.
exactly.
It's fake.
it's fake. You guys are fake. But I mean, yeah, we have games and shit now. I mean, we could just rebuild the pyramids and make it better. I mean, I don't
Well,
get why we need the old ones.
well, you know what happened that allegedly the Egyptian government, for example, rented the pyramids to Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah, no, they did. They did. Have like 100 hours or some shit like that.
Yeah,
What the fuck are you doing? Uh, yeah, it's we. I really like the story, but we had like one president ago, which is
which
not
is
a
like what, 40 years ago.
well,
Yeah,
close, yeah, give or take.
yeah,
Uh, there was like we had like big economical crisis, and the guy goes, "I'll sell the pyramids to the United Kingdom," and he was thinking of ways of how to transport it without damaging it, and he really wanted to do it, and we were like, "W- wow, like
it wasn't the United Kingdom.
I
So
don't
if
know,
you're talking about the Muslim Brotherhood guy,
yeah, yeah,
it was about to Qatar, and
yeah,
he did not want to do it. I'm not defending him, just so that
okay,
people, all three of you don't get angry at us. And if you do, write in the comments. It's good for engagement. Uh, yeah. Um, what happened is that it's the media that blew it up.
okay,
He was just saying like, "Oh, bring us your tourists and all of that," and the media went, "He's gonna sell everything to Qatar. Qatar is gonna buy us." And right now, it's apparently being sold to Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia, so it's fine.
yeah, but at least we're gonna have sooner or later tallest building in the world.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we want to outdo Burj Khalifa.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Overcompensating.
I am
Over.
scared, man. Oof.
Yeah.
Too much Egyptians in one place. It's gonna
By the way, Adrian, since you live in a democratic country, by the way,
When?
when you were in South Korea, well,
Russia.
which is funny that like South Korea had a president who wanted to do this like martial law thing, and he wanted to like
They're fucking
pussy.
brownies.
Yeah.
Like their biggest scandals are all about, oh, you lied to get your robot child into a top university or some stupid shit like that.
Who
Mm-hmm.
wants their child to go to university? Yeah, 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 I know, I know. Now, but because like you now live in a democratic country, can you explain to us what's the idea of someone building the tallest building or the biggest presidential palace?
Abed, come on.
Overcompensating.
Yeah, it's obvious. Duh.
Oh. Or now here's the thing. We can go with the Bill Burr thing. Maybe he has a huge balls. Like, you know, maybe he's not overcompensating.
Ball? One of huge ball?
Sure, sure. I'm fine with that. That's why he just like, goes to the right always.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why. I mean, like that's some okay, that's like some last century shit, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest. Like we
Yeah.
got the Willis Tower or whatever, and then we're like, cool, now you guys copy us
Ah,
for 50 years.
I think like it was cool to do like the palaces. Now it's cool to do podcasts like Joe Rogan and like Hak
yes,
Tua
yes.
or
Of
whatever.
course, not us. We're just doing this because, we do it because we like it. We totally don't want any advertisement here.
Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, whoever wants to come, you can come.
Uh,
You know what? I was whenever I was driving through Azerbaijan a lot, and wanted whoever was with to shut up, I was just playing a lot of Joe Rogan podcasts because that was just the only thing I could find on Spotify as I was driving. And he asks like literally everybody about aliens. I did not know that uh that was such a passion of
Who
his.
did you want to shut up?
Whoever I was with.
Okay.
yeah.
And but maybe there's some connection. Like maybe they're trying to reach the aliens by building taller buildings.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
That's actually a very good take on it. Yeah. Do you think aliens would come to this place?
Why?
Like I always think of it like when when we would look at it, like really aliens would they who might have like technology to go all over the universe, they would come to us and watch us like he just one time, Bilyash, can you tell me if someone reads Twitter, would
Mhm.
they not destroy the whole place?
He identifies as an alien, actually. So
Well, he's now more legal than me when I was in Russia. So
he has his own pet passport. Abed, did you try just going to any vet clinic? They'll give you one there for free.
they wanted to give me the finger first. I was like, I took it 3 times. I don't need it anymore. No, thank you.
I think they're just trying to molest you.
I think Abed, if Abed went to a vet clinic, he would get a passport and a finder's fee. He's been missing for a long ass time
I guess his previous owners forgot to microchip him.
now.
Oh, yeah, yeah. My dad totally wanted to microchip me. You know, when I went like when I was in Jordan,
Mhm.
Adrian, he would like if I'm like late, coming from university to the house, like, and I'm late, like literally 6 p.m., he would go ballistic on it. When I went to Russia, and I am not joking, he would call me once every 3 months just to check if I'm alive. And I don't understand what happened. It's like in Jordan, I will be like the drug dealer, the guy, the womanizer. But in Russia, I'm gonna go straight.
Well, here the worst you could do is fuck all these white sluts that don't really count, right?
Well, I don't like the guys, but
Uh,
do what I can. You know?
You just didn't want you sullying the good Arab woman.
Oh, oh, you have so many right now. You guys are gonna get so many good Arabs, all of them.
I
The
already
guys,
have.
yeah, yeah.
well,
The
Well, I'm
Saudis,
her.
the Qataris, the Dubaians,
oops,
they're all going to you.
I went like out today, I had to do some stuff. I went to like this shopping mall, Arab town. Oh my God, I felt like I was in the airport, man. Like,
Which shopping mall? And I
I can tell you. I forgot. Akhotni Riyadh, one
Oh, of course. Yeah, because
Arab.
that stupid tourist shit.
Yeah, maybe I don't know, but
Like, I've lived here for 5 years, and the only place I know is Red Square.
Oh. Wait,
um,
did you just make an impression of Adrian Nero?
No, but it could be. Is that him?
I don't know because I always imagine Nero, the guy who just knows like 3 places, you know, his home, Jim and Jack's, rest in peace,
Uh-huh.
and
and the same
the
one
mall at
hour.
Al Riyadh, you know.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, man, it was like Arab. Like I'm telling you, Agent, for you, it's like heaven. It's like it's the 72 virgins and everything. It's like just the way it's described in the Quran, and plus a
I'll get
McDonald's.
the 52 virgins, yeah.
Actually, is the 72 versions written in the Quran?
Yeah.
I don't think it is it.
Well, maybe I think so. Not it's not written. Hey, 72 virgins. It's like it's like kind of
With
hinted
like
at it.
me on side, yeah.
You know, like how the Quran is poetic. You know, it hints at stuff.
Yeah, there's a wink.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Here's the cool thing. I'm surprised the 72 virgins is not hitting the way it should be.
Are you sure?
Well,
You mean
no,
there's not enough like
not
I
not
don't
not
jihadists?
not a lot of whiteys are like converting just on the off chance of getting the 72 versions. And here's my theory about it. I think it's because there's no satisfied customers. Like you can't see the
Yeah, there's no feedback.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
exactly. I think we need proof.
Yeah, you need like what do you call them? Like a seance, like someone to be in touch
Yeah.
with the spirits and ask them.
Well,
How
we
is
have
it?
something almost as good in American cultures. It's called frat parties at state colleges and date rape.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's 72, but it's pretty close. You can
Well,
well, Bill Cosby had more than 72, I think. So yeah,
also
that's good.
there are Diddy parties. You have a lot of heaven
Did
in
you guys
America.
imagine about the Diddy parties? Like, did you guys know about them?
I don't understand why that's it's salacious though. They're just why are people so shocked that like black people are having fun? Were they not
True.
allowed?
Well, they're shocked because he was fucking minors and he was beating up women. Pretty sure that's what.
Oh, did you see the video where he was like chasing someone in a hotel?
One person has a really like I saw this like recently, like this guy he goes, it's like on Instagram he goes, like the way he was beating her up because he was holding the towel with one hand and beating her up with the other. He looked like he done it before, like he's a professional at it.
Like a
Uh,
snap, like a wet towel snap,
no, no,
like
no. Like he was in the shower and like literally had a towel covering his genitals.
okay.
Because it was very important. He has to cover his genitals before he beats a woman.
Yeah.
Very important.
It's
Well, that is what I'd expect from shut up, Belyash, it's rude. That's what I'd expect from black people.
to
Mm,
cover up.
No, like I don't know, chasing women around to beat them up in public
yeah,
hotel hallways.
Beliash, you say some very nasty stuff that can get us canceled, Beliash.
Oh, yeah. Blowing off steam does not support
Cat,
the
cat
views
life.
of this cat.
I know.
He
Shame on you.
he's a kitter.
But I mean, did people like forget about rock stars and stuff? Like that's what
Exactly.
people were doing in the 80s and 90s, fucking teenagers. It was all the rage. Like,
And I think that they imagine that they don't still do it.
Mm,
no, damn,
You
yeah.
know, like oh my
That's
God.
what you get to do
yeah, yeah,
when you
but
make music.
with Diddy, it's much more than just so it's like kind of
And
like he was drugging them. He was he was raping them. He was having other people rape them. He was secretly filming all that. He raped Meek Mill and like some other guys.
Mill, someone who's called Meek Mill. Come on.
Meek, well,
it's just
yeah.
kind of, I don't know, coy inviting name. I'm just
Yeah.
looking.
I th he the thing is he was apparently like into fucking guys, and I feel like
That's penalized in most states now.
no, no,
Mm.
it's so weird that he's going to prison. Like this is the ultimate, mm, like
Well, and now for him to escape, he was like, Jay-Z also did it.
oh, there's this meme going on. I'm not sure if you guys saw it. Fuck, maybe can we? Let me quickly. Uh,
Uh,
uh, you guys can talk while I look it up.
Adrian, how's like since like you're like highly qualified English teacher and all of that, how is the like when you do your set in front of a Russian audience, how do you see their acceptance of the word? Do you feel that you need to like if I can not find a better use of the word to dumb down your the words?
Grade your language is the technical term for it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I used to be more conscious of that, but I've gotten lazy, to be honest. But yeah, they definitely you can see that they enjoy it a lot better if they can understand words, and their favorite words are like, I don't know, lesbian.
Hmm.
Mm.
Um,
So
let's see, let's see, fuck. Any naughty words. I think I could just go up there and read 4chan and they would love it.
oh my
Mm.
God. Oh, that was the secret. We should have done that like so long ago.
I know, fuck reading the menu. Just read
Yeah.
words.
You remind me of like one comedian when one day, this was so long ago, this was like in Jim and Jack's like 6 or 7 years ago,
Mhm.
when even more actually,
Mm-hmm.
when he got on stage, he was shit-faced drunk, and like his like the way he speaks is very funny. Yeah. And what he did is like he got because he was so drunk and he got on stage no material.
Mm-hmm.
So he got the menu and he just started reading it.
That was the reference I was making, yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, what? It's
Okay.
sad because he could make so many jokes about it, but he didn't. Oh man. For comedians it was funny for us. For audience,
Mm.
like, why is he like, but for the owner of the bar at that time, he was very happy. He was like, hey, this guy is selling drinks.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another cat incoming. How are you?
Okay.
Oh,
Lexi.
Lexi,
Hey!
what did she do?
Balyash chased her off.
Oh, there's Lexi. Look at that cutie.
Okay.
She has lots to say. She doesn't need a translator.
Yeah. Hello,
Yeah.
Lexi.
You
So,
can
Lexi, this
feel
is my
like the
house.
you can feel the white privilege from Lexi. Like,
Little blondie.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
blonde
yeah.
privilege. And she's not a dumb blonde. I remember that.
She's an aggressive blonde though. Oof.
Yes. She has fewer teeth in her mouth now, don't you?
what? Who did she
Yeah,
bite?
she can bite, but we don't like that. But no, she went and got some teeth extracted.
Mm,
I know it's a sad, sad memory for you. It's
what?
okay. It was for your
Are you
health.
sure, Adrian? Are you telling us the truth?
Yes.
No tooth fairies, cat tooth fairies.
Uh, uh,
No, but I let her eat shitty junk food. So maybe that's the equivalent. Lose
mm,
3 teeth and eat
eat.
Figaro for a week.
Mm. You so like how do you call you spoil them so much, Adrian. That is admirable to be
Oh
honest.
man, trust me.
Oh God. Yet another cat.
Yeah.
Fourth
La
cat makes an appearance.
Oh, I don't know about wait, a fourth cat. What's her name?
Milty.
Milty.
Ah, Milty. Yeah, oh, man, I
Milty's
forgot.
the OG man.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Hmm.
Milty.
I remember. Oh, look at this, so cute.
She also
Milty.
lost some teeth recently.
Also from junk food.
No, no, no. This Lexi didn't lose her teeth from junk food. She gets to eat junk food while she's in convalescence. Milty
Mm,
lost teeth
a pussy.
from being a here, you do my job.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, oh,
Smells like
Mil
ass.
so much pussy today. I think this episode's getting taken down.
Yeah, we're overdosing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh,
Oh,
how cute she is.
there's the cat.
Oh, how cute she is.
I
Omar,
think.
did you find your meme or not?
Oh no! Oh no! I didn't find my meme, but it was. I can explain it. It's fine.
Okay, explain it.
We need one of those Google people like Joe Rogan has. Anyways,
Jamie
uh,
pulled it.
it goes. Jay-Z's lawyer says Jay-Z and Diddy were not close, and it's just a picture of Jay-Z hugging Diddy.
I hug
Any,
everybody.
huh?
I
Well,
hug everybody.
not hug, like like the side hug, like oh you got the arms wrapped around each other, like homie shit.
Uh, there was one like video of when then like of course it's people like saying it, so you don't know exact like when Denzel was leaving one of the parties.
Washington?
No, Denzel Roosevelt, believe.
Man,
Yeah,
I
Denzel
don't know.
Washington. When
Maybe
he
it's
was
Denzel Curry. I don't know.
he's like leaving one of the Diddy parties and he just sat in his car for like 1 minute and the
Uh-huh.
look on his face, he just like saw someone who's like what just stunned by what he saw. What do you think
Mm,
about Milty?
Milky looks high.
He's seen far worse from me. Come on, she's not impressed.
Do you have a problem like when you bring someone home with the cats,
No.
or you prepare them in advance?
No, the cats just they're even bigger sluts than I. They just love attention from wherever it'll come.
Ah,
Mm,
They've never once like defended me from somebody. Like they've never been like, Adrian, I'm getting bad vibes. I'm gonna shit on his pants so he never comes back. Never once.
yeah, you hear people say that about their cats or dogs, like pets, shitting in someone who they don't
yeah.
like. But no, you got the ones who sell you out. Like, no, 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 we like this person.
Yeah, this person pets me. They're chill.
Uh,
Um, Buzz off. Look at her bite me. Oh,
cute bite.
this is how you lose your teeth. But whenever I had the EMTs come over, um, like if I were them, I would be worried. The first thing they did as soon as they walked in the door is had me lay down, face down, pull down my pants, and like shove. Oh my God, all three of them go running and like start shoving sharp objects into my butt tissue. And they're like, yeah, meow, pet me now. Like Lexi got all up into their big box of equipment
Mm-hmm.
where there's like sharps and flacon of like and everything and their monitors and instead of them being like get away they're like oh so cute.
Oh.
But does that like hinder their job of putting stuff in your butt tissue?
They can multitask, they're professionals.
Do you get the same EMTs?
I only called them here once.
Uh,
I had to call them again once before. Well, one time when I got the tampon stuck in me, and then another time like five or no, maybe even like 8 years ago, whenever I was living here for the first time, when I had a severe allergic reaction. They did the same thing for me then, just like immediately
Wait,
bend over.
they like had to like what did you say? Like stab your ass tissue to get your tampon out?
No, they didn't. This was just because like they wanted to give me some medicine.
Oh, okay.
and Adrian was like, I don't want any medicine. And they had to pin you down.
Yeah, like how you have to, I don't know, do that if you want to take Abed's temperature. That's why they're putting all the fingers in the butt.
No, no,
But
no.
Mm.
Yeah.
the first one that came over, he came alone and he was married, so I felt more comfortable then. But since then,
Be
like
honest. I know that you're like, ooh, a challenge.
Mm.
I was younger back then. All of my men were exclusively married. This is before, the
The
70
cows.
virgins phase of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like whatever demographic it's going for me is working in reverse for some reason.
Are you traveling somewhere like for New Year's or something?
My slut neighbor wanted to go to Pskov,
Okay.
but now she wants to go to St. Petersburg. She's rented a luxury apartment in the center.
Then you're like, what the fuck? Let's go to Chechnya, bitch.
Yeah. Some of my racist students today, I hate this group. I hope they don't listen. Oh, I hope they do.
We'll send them the links, definitely.
Uh,
They ended today's lesson with um rants about their favorite topic, the fucking migrants.
oh my God. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what did they say? Good stuff? Bad stuff?
Okay, well, I was saying one of them was talking about learning Spanish. I say, yeah, maybe it would probably be a better idea if I learned Spanish instead of Russian, because I was saying whenever I was applying to jobs at Planned Parenthood even 12 years ago, half of the positions required that, you speak some
Learn
level of Spanish
Okay.
because you're like a front-facing role in a
Mhm.
essentially free or low-cost clinic. Who do you think your clientele are going to be? And one of them said, "Oh, that's unfair because it's the fucking migrants. They're taking away your job opportunities." I'm
It's
like,
They're taking your job opportunities.
it's kind of annoying when she knows I am a migrant and I'm teaching you right now, and I took this job from like
And you
some.
right.
know,
I'm like, I am a migrant. They're
you
like, no,
know,
it's different. English is the international language. I'm
but
like, I'm so grateful every single time I'm going to die and a medical professional comes to me. What are they supposed to say? I'm going to leave you to bleed out here because you're in my country and you should speak Russian.
but you know what I love about like these Russian students that you have is that
Mhm.
they're defending you. Like their level of racism just raised to defend you, you know?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Like,
That's
they
like
should
great.
hire you even if you don't know no Mexican.
Yeah.
They're taking your jobs by demanding services.
That's oh so what do you think now that Trump is going to be president? How's the thing with Russia is going to be for you? You don't care?
I don't think anything will
Well,
change.
now
Yeah.
you won't need Mexican to get a job. You can get a job. I assume. I don't know. You think he's gonna
A job,
continue building? Huh?
a job where? Wait,
In
what?
America. I was
Ah,
saying, oh, now you won't need Mexican to get a job. I was trying to do a callback to whatever.
okay.
Yeah, because you'll need Russian because all the Russians are going to go because they're BFFs. Is that the logic?
Yeah, that's probably what they're. But you know what's so interesting for me about these three? Like nobody said that Russians elected Trump. Nobody said like they hacked everything and now like
Oh
they
yeah, yeah, yeah.
no, they didn't. They were like, yeah, Kamala was bad. You know?
Yeah.
And I love there's a recent video, I don't know if you saw it, when she looked, I don't know if she was, but she looked like she was shit-faced drunk. Did
Well,
you
you
see?
need a drunk No, I would have
You,
voted for her if I had seen that. We need a drunk president.
I think
Mm-hmm.
Yeltsin would be amazing as a president in Russia.
Well, Yeltsin
The
wasn't?
drunk.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, my dad loved Yeltsin.
Yeah.
He goes. I saw this interview with him. We had like this lady translating for him, and he goes. He midway halfway was goes. He stopped like being serious and he just started hitting on her. And I was like, funny shit I've ever seen. This guy should rule my country. Like basically, yeah.
Yeah. Now the US have like a less drunk, more business like Yeltsin. So
But
that's
no, Trump doesn't he say no alcohol, no weed, no smoking?
Well, he has
yeah,
to do something to play to the evangelicals, right?
of course.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. He's like only fuck the 71 virgins. I don't know.
Yeah, I may be a philanderer and I may curse, but at least I don't smoke or drink or do drugs.
Yeah,
Then that's how
just
godly I am.
I do
Yeah.
porn stars. That's the
Oh
thingy.
yeah.
It evens itself out.
Yeah.
Like it's like a Muslim version of morality. Like
True.
Abed, it took me a long time to understand this. Like the guys that I'm fucking, they want to do Ramadan, but they want to fuck me. Like, how can it be? But I guess somehow, okay, if I do this wrong thing and if I do this
It
right,
evens out.
yeah.
Like I'll tell you an example. Like when I used to work in the restaurant business, one of the cooks that I worked with, he was an Egyptian, and in
Hmm.
Ramadan he would smoke weed.
Hmm.
Break fast. Like we would break the fast, eat, and then he would cook. And after he cooks, he would smoke some weed. And for him, he tells me, "Listen, man. One, it's not written that weed is in the Quran. The word weed is not written in the Quran." It's like, you know what? Touche, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You found a loophole. And he tells me, even if it is, I'm fasting, so it's evening out. It's between me and God. I was like, you know what? Yeah, yeah. You do you, my man.
And
So no,
evangelical, yeah, I like that better. And even, I mean, I don't, but okay. In evangelical Christianity, though, instead we have the slippery slopes that you got to watch out for.
what are they?
What? Yeah. What are they?
Like, if you start holding hands, that might lead to kissing. And if you start kissing, that might lead to petting. And if you start petting, that might lead to inside petting.
Actually, that is one of the concepts of, also, like, in a way, it's also one of the concepts of hijab, of covering your head.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't cover your head, there's hair, and that hair might attract the person, and then it becomes from
Huh.
from attraction to petting the hair, then to petting on the inside.
I think nowadays you need to cover more than there because cover yourself pooping in the toilets, man. Like anything can attract people nowadays.
Yeah, yeah.
So in those Christians, they
Uh-huh.
you can't do anything. It's like the nothing basically, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're doing inside petting and it's well known, you're already going to be ousted from your community and shamed. So, like, fuck it.
But like,
Just to do
what
inside
if
petting, might as well just,
fuck?
start smoking crack.
No, but like, what about like you do inside petting, but you're like, oh, I'm gonna marry her. Don't worry. Like,
No, it's still,
I want to ask, like, do you like, for example,
you can't try the product.
product. Thanks, Omar, for
I'm sorry.
saying
daily dose of misogyny. Yes.
Hey, maybe the woman is trying the product. Hey, come on. I'm a
True. See,
feminist.
yeah, yeah,
2025 people. Yeah. I'll
yeah,
just first episode
Everybody.
of 2025, by the way.
yeah. This is the first episode of 2025. Woo! By
Yeah.
the way, like, there's a question I want, like, about evangelical Christians. Uh,
Mhm.
so, for example, do they, like, already have, let's say, predetermined who's gonna marry whom? Does that,
No.
like, arranged marriage is basically what I'm trying
Oh,
to say.
no, 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 no.
They
We're
don't
not
count.
heathens like you guys. It's more like you do courtship, though.
Uh-huh.
Like dating, but without fucking.
Okay. Courtship. Okay, great. So where would a guy or a girl take
Church?
their so courtship in church?
Yes. I mean, you're also allowed to go to let's see, fine dining experiences such as Olive Garden,
Ah,
Applebee's.
but there has to be people around.
Well, no, we trust our uh we trust our
People.
children, whether for better or for worse. But
Mm.
yeah, so it's not as though like you have to have a female cousin around you at all times or anything like that.
They
No,
stole
it's
so
just like courtship is just kind of like dating is for the seculars. Courtship is where, it's chaste. It's
they
okay.
stole they they stole so much from Islam. It's amazing.
But they're the ones who can marry four wives or multiple wives,
No,
yeah.
these are the Mormons.
Mormons.
They
Yeah.
can't either. It's just no, that's the
Wait,
no.
can't, like, one guy have, like, many wives in the Mormon religion?
The modern Mormon church is the Church of Latter-day Saints. No, you can't.
Mm.
But the fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is the LDS.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Okay. And these guys can, like, one guy can marry, uh, is it like a set amount of, like, females, or just as many as he wants?
This is not a legal thing.
It's not illegal, yeah, but it's
But
like
it's not legal.
Right. Like the first girl you marry is just going to be your only legal wife. The other people are just people you're shacking up with in terms of the law.
But yeah, but this is in the eyes of the law. But there's a difference between the law and what the religion, what their beliefs say. Yeah.
Yes.
So in their beliefs, can a guy marry
like
more?
five.
Yeah, like, is
As
that,
many as they want, yes.
Oh,
yeah? But legally, in the state,
72 virgins.
it's not, cannot be on paper.
Right.
Ah,
But I
okay.
mean it's a I don't know, I guess there are different sects that
Uh-huh.
were at one point in time associated with the Mormon religion, but
Mm-hmm.
modern Mormons do not have multiple wives.
Have
No.
you have you met
So
any
like
of
it's
have you met any of the Russian Mormons?
no, I don't think
I didn't
so.
even know there were Russian Mormons.
Man, there are like Russian Mormons, but the ones who I met there was the evangelicals, the Russian evangelicals, and I had like a conspiracy theory about it, because we spoke with Omar this before, that how well their Arabic was. Like, they spoke really well Arabic, like the not slang, the official language, like the
Yeah.
original language
Like
is
the
so,
standard Arabic, yeah.
yeah, the standard Arabic. And my conspiracy theory is that they would learn and then they would go to Syria to convert people.
Mm.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that was
I mean,
my,
that's what they do. They assign you on your mission whenever you're 18. They don't send women out of the country, but they send men. And so then you'll go to like an intensive training camp to learn whatever language of the place you're being sent to.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
free,
So
yeah.
that's cool. So like if you really want to learn a language, actually, this is not a bad idea. Join the military or the CIA because then you get to go to like a free language learning camp for like 6 months to a year, depending on the complexity of your language. Same for Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I know
yeah.
somebody here who's from Colombia, and his mother hooked him up with the Jehovah's Witnesses at a young age so that he could get free language teaching.
The only thing I know about like the Book of Mormon is just from the South Park, basically.
Yeah, oh, which is like very very good. Actually,
It is
sometimes the reference is very, like, it's a very good, how do you
like
call it? Like,
people say it
reference.
was well like they actually studied their
Yeah,
they
yeah,
know what basically they know what the fuck they're talking about. Like they even made like it has a musical and stuff like that. Also
Hmm.
the South Park guys are making a new musical about slavery with Kendrick Lamar.
yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
You
I
want to
like
hear
this.
like one about, I'm not sure if it's like the Mormons or the evangelicals or the Jehovah's Witnesses, but there's a massive multiplayer online game, World of Warcraft,
Hmm.
and so they sent like two guys to UK, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and these two guys, because World of Warcraft was very addictive, like very addictive when it came out, so they started playing World of Warcraft, yeah. But they had also to write reports of how many people they talked to, they convinced or converted, or like like, how do you call it? They gave them like the brochures or booklets or whatever.
Hmm.
So these guys were playing World of Warcraft. So one
Mm-hmm.
of them goes, "Listen, let's like write our reports, but try to convert people or talk to people in our in the game."
Oh.
Yeah,
Good
and
idea.
like they made the whole, let's say, clan, which in World of Warcraft is called guild.
Mm-hmm.
So cute, yeah.
Hmm.
And they, like, there's so many people, so they started writing their reports based on the game, on how many people are entering their guild.
That's genius.
Exactly. And then the head of like the what do you call it? The missionary,
Sure.
yeah, the head of they told him like it's in the game, and
Mm-hmm.
when he saw how many people are entering, he was like, continue doing this. And they continued for like 2 or 3 years about doing,
Okay.
yeah.
And how many people did they end up getting, remember?
Like so in the group they had more than 200 people,
Okay.
you know.
That's
But
good for them, yeah, for
How many
well,
such.
people saved? No, it's good for them too. Now they're not going to burn in hell.
exactly.
Okay. Okay.
So that is actually very genius about like how they did it, and they continued playing the game,
Hmm.
basically wasting their time, but also, writing proper reports. And their reports were not falsified, so they were
Mm-hmm.
not lying technically, but it
They
was
can't
all
lie,
great.
yeah.
Even in Islam, you can't lie.
Yeah.
That's why Islam and comedy don't mix.
Oh, shout out to that one Egyptian in the comments. I know you got this joke. It's a old
Yeah,
president thingy.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
shit.
So
Wait,
A
cute.
vicious cat.
Are you thinking of getting one more, or
Yes,
yeah?
but not
Also,
not here.
what color? What race?
I'm not cat
also,
crazy.
also, how psychotic.
Oh, the most fucked up cat they have.
For people who are listening, if you don't know, Adrienne goes to cat shelters and she
Oh,
tells the person who's in charge, they tell them, get me where the cats that have, disorders,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
mental disorder cats.
Least
Show me,
adoptable cats.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes. And as you can see, 4 cats, and they're all very well disciplined, mostly, I
Yeah,
think.
I'm just playing with her with my very expensive iPhone charger, lightning cord. Yeah.
Adrian, I do it with the cord of the, what do you call it? The headphones. And that's
Hmm.
why sometimes my voice cuts out.
Mm. And I'm lucky to be alone.
Yum, yum,
Why
yum.
don't you
Oh.
go buy a toy? Why? There's a cord here. I can do that. Fine.
Mhm.
They like their cores, man.
Yeah.
Because they know they're not supposed to. It makes it more appealing.
It's just like having sex with a guy. Not supposed to, so it's more appealing.
That's exactly the logic behind Diddy. It's not even that I'm sure he's attracted to men, but just kind of like, it would be real kinky. What's a black word for kinky? Real.
PDD.
Keisha.
If she's
King,
kicking,
Kinky is the name of the girl that Diddy beat up. Okay.
be real scandalous, get down with another guy.
I don't know. I tried doing a Diddy joke in Russia. They don't know anything about that guy. They just know that he's in the news, but they don't know what the fuck is happening. Well, it's
I had
basically
a,
like every other person, but yeah.
I had a friend make a joke, a Russian person. He said, "Oh, you've heard about the famous rapper with one P? Diddy. He's been in
Uh,
the
Ah,
rapper with one P. Get
ah,
it?
okay. Oh.
I thought that was R. Kelly with the P. Anyway.
Oh,
Well, R. Kelly as well.
that black people having too much fun. I
Oh,
think for
well, to be
just
honest,
be a correct amount.
all R. Kelly did was, 15-year-old and he peed on her, from what I heard. And he was
Actually,
15
I'm
years
like a whole
also
stable of them.
one of
Oh, really?
Adrian's
Yeah,
Adrian's favorite show, The Boondocks. They had like an episode mocking the whole situation. They
that
were,
was like 20 years ago, though, when
yeah,
we
yeah,
only had
yeah,
one 15-year-old girl.
yeah. It was like if she didn't want to get pissed on, she could have moved out the way. Basically, that's the whole joke.
Hmm.
Watch The Boondocks, people, and stop
Oh,
wasting your
that was
time
that was a good show.
listening to this pod.
It's
Anyways,
great. It's a great documentary about my country.
before we wrap up, Adrian, we have
Yes.
one last question for you, which is, got any advice you wanna tell the up and comers?
Um, oh my God, just keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Try new stuff all the time, but practice makes perfect. There's no other advice, right? Just have fun with it.
Okay.
And also make jokes about yourself. People want to hear about you. Omar, remember when you were on stage at Trubnaya and you were asking them, what do you want to hear about? And they said, you. Yeah, everybody wants to connect with the person who's on stage, right?
Yeah. Well, here's my take about it. I'm not
Hmm.
personal, but I think my observations or whatever the fuck I do, I don't know what the fuck you call it. They're telling you who I am. Like they're telling you, oh, this is how that motherfucker thinks. You just, maybe I don't know.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like Abed's. Like
Well,
Abed towed the line between, I guess, making
fun of
uh
myself,
what?
making fun of myself or what?
Yes, yes, with
Yeah,
a little bit of biographical information peppered in.
yeah.
Not
Oh,
towing the line.
Adrienne, I missed you, man. This
Places.
this this country is so boring without you.
I want to know, like, what are you doing there that Pants wants to poop muddy up your car to keep you from going there? Maybe she's
No,
trying to keep you from something.
well, what Pants does, so my story with Pants is very simple. Like at the beginning, she would not come close to me,
Hmm.
Mhm.
never. Even when I give her run away, wait for me to leave, and then one day I was sitting outside, and she just out of nowhere just came and just sat on my lap,
Mhm.
and that's it. She was looking at me, she was like, "I'm your owner now. You take care of me." So now, like as I told you, like even if other cats come close to me, she would like hit them, keep them away from me. Like she's a very jealous cat, very jealous.
Woman.
A woman.
Yeah. And there's one day, so I was like leaving, and I opened the door to my car. Out of nowhere, she jumps inside and she sits right next to me, and she's like, "You're not going anywhere." So I took her with me. Like I
Mhm.
went around. Yeah, she was with me, and to be honest, she was such a well-behaved cat. If
Mhm.
if I can like say the term, like for a street cat, no, she wasn't nervous, nothing. She was like, sitting just lying down. Sorry, lying down in the passenger seat, going, "Take me around, show me the place."
Hmm.
So what I did is I did with her what you do with your sorry to say this, with a dementia, like with a dementia grandmother who just forgot where she is and she wants to go back to Palestine.
Bring her to the
Mhm.
nursing home.
So I took her like around like one block and
Oh,
just came back. She went out so happy.
Mm.
I was like, yeah. Like in Jordan, actually, what's so fun, like here in Jordan for foreigners,
hmm.
it is fun. What I notice, But the
Pants
thing
a
is,
foreigner?
huh?
Pants a foreigner?
Well, she carries herself as a foreigner, which is good. Take it
Pants.
until you make it.
Well, he said Pants is a street cat. She's straight out of Catman.
Put them.
But yeah, so what is fun for foreigners there?
Um, so what is fun for foreigners? Basically, what is fun in Jordan? Yeah.
That's a
The
question.
the fun that you can do here in Jordan, except if we can say like minus the touristic places,
Mm-hmm.
is there are like certain areas where it's full of you can find like street musicians. Yeah, like it's very, how do you call it? Like centralized, let's say. Yeah,
Mhm.
like two or three places. However, everybody is so welcoming to a foreigner. My cousin, he came back from China and he was like promoting a catering business in China. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when he came back, he went to, there's a place in Jordan which we call like the middle of the town, the middle of Amman. Yeah. There's a very famous shop with knafa. It's like a delicacy here, like a very like tasty food, blah blah, and all this. And he went there. Two Chinese girls were with him. They were shooting the place,
Mm-hmm.
and
What?
well, for like video.
Okay. They're like, oh, welcome, please.
Exactly, that's it. They were like, "Oh, welcome," and they started giving them like free food and everything.
Mm.
Like here, Jordanians are very welcoming to foreigners. We try to like show them, hey, you're always welcome to come to us. So you will never be bored here of how people react.
All the kanafa you can eat.
Yes,
All the
you know,
Knafa is the filo doshi.
but as in entertainment in Jordan, there's not that many, let's say, places because in Jordan, basically, you have the cafe, like there's so many cafes.
Mm.
Yeah. There's so many. Like the only entertainment we have is DJs, like parties basically,
Mhm.
and and and
Hopefully
one band
stand up.
that plays music. What?
And
And
I'm
hopefully
saying
stand-up.
hopefully stand up, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
people.
Where
Oh,
can we see your stand up?
This Sunday, this
first.
Sunday,
Well,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna do our yeah.
what
In the
is it?
past?
Well,
In
yeah,
the past?
like yeah, a couple of Sundays ago now.
Yes. So a couple of Sunday. Well, hopefully this will be in the future. We're doing like an English show, our English show, which is like in Jordan. To make a show, you need a famous person.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
This one is literally being made by two guys who are not famous in
Mhm.
English, And
Mm-hmm.
we're hoping that this will attract more people who like English speakers and foreigners will be coming to our shows, and we're hoping to grow it up. I feel like I'm back like 8 years, what do you call, 10 years ago, 9 years ago, sorry.
Mm.
You know, but
Good.
we're doing it. We're hoping that it will like reach people. And for now, we're getting like a good feedback. Let's say that people will show up.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good, good, good.
So
Wish you luck, Abed. Hopefully,
thank
we'll.
you. Well, you already wished me luck.
Oh, more.
Uh,
We need.
Okay. Need
You
more.
never have
yeah,
enough
yeah.
luck.
You're saying
Hmm?
Mhm.
you're saying that we should come visit you.
Of course, you're always welcome. And I have a room for you.
Yeah.
As long as you don't bring the guys with the cows. That's the only minus that there will be.
Oh, okay, don't worry. I'll find a new husband before then. And I'm
Okay.
going to propose to him in front of a 20-meter tall poster of myself.
Eh?
So English comedy events way.
That's good. Okay. Anyways, people, thank you guys for
Thank you
watching.
so much, Adrian, for coming
Adrian,
on our
thank you for.
podcast.
Oh, one more announcement for my future husband to visit Abed with.
Uh-huh.
For the first time in my legal adult life, I can get pregnant now.
Ooh.
The doctors took out my IUD, so I
Hmm.
no longer have that joke that
Oh,
I
I
can do
I
on
thought you
stage.
just stopped doing anal finally. Okay.
So, until I can find another solution, come and get me pregnant and visit Abed with me, audience.
Yes,
Get her pregnant.
and get a Russian passport.
Oh, you're gonna get a lot of passports from Adrian. Like,
And something else.
Hey, a lot of EMTs to your home. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
people, thank you guys. Please follow us, like, subscribe, comment,
lots.
follow us on Telegram, Meligram, Instagram, Twitter. Everything's gonna be in the description. Adrian, thank you for being on the show.
And the cats, the
And
racist
the
cat.
cats,
One more
Bagheera,
time.
Milty,
She's gone. Okay.
Lexi.
Lexi, and
And
Bilyash.
Mm-hmm.
All four of you, thank you. Bye, people.
Bye.
bye bye.
Bye.